up next, we're going to talk about a local institution, and that is Lobster. Shediac Lobster Fest is back, 70th anniversary. It's coming next month, 7-0. That's a lot of numbers. And we're going to talk here with Vic Richard about it. Vic, thank you so much for joining us.
Thanks, Mike.
Yeah, you said just before we went to air, it's Vic, just Vic.
Absolutely.
That's it.
Absolutely.
So that's what we're going to go with.
And it is the 70th anniversary. It's even older than I am.
It's older than me, too. It might be older than both of us combined.
Probably it is.
Yeah, like we said, we said it. Now it's canon. It's true.
Yeah.
So there you go. So 70th anniversary. What's it like to be a part of an event that has been around that long?
It's like you stated, Mike. It's an institution. It's a great community event. We've got a great bunch of volunteers. Some of them have been with the organization for over 15 years. And we must not forget, it is organized by volunteers. It's a non-for-profit. Definitely there's some sponsors, major sponsors. The town is a sponsor. Shediac Lobster Festival, the Shediac Lobster shop.
Yeah.
You know,
I was going to say, I hope the festival sponsors itself.
No, but we've got major community involvement. So it's a fun event. And when you think right now it's nice out, it's starting to be, it's summer in a couple of days. When you think summer, you think festival. When you think festival, you think lobster.
That's right.
And you think Shediac. So it's fantastic.
Yeah,
it's
you kind of just alluded to it, but how important is the fest for the town of Shediac?
Good question. It is huge. It is the major event for the town of Shediac. I wouldn't say it's the kickoff because a lot of tourists are already in town. Some come in as early as May.
Yeah, the shops are open, the restaurants. I know I've gotten all those pictures on the social media. I know all about it because I haven't been able to get down there yet.
But it's very, very important. And it's so important. That's why it's a community event for the southeast part of the province. A lot of people state, or they say, it's our, it's our Disney. So for family, for we're a rural setting. For people down home, it's their Disney. So we've got a few new things going on. If you want me to elaborate,
Let's do it.
For example, this year, because it's the 70th edition, we brought down the prices. With everything going up, we thought, it's the 70th edition. We want families. We want it to be more accessible. So we brought the prices down. For example, in previous years, to get into the gate, to get into the grounds, an adult would pay $8. Teenagers would pay $5. Kids would pay $3. We slashed the prices, $5 for adults. For teens, it's $3. Anybody under 12, they come in for free. And because it's the 70th edition, and I should add, the festival is between the 10th and the 14th of July. But for the 70th edition, we're pretty innovative. So we've got a major activity on the 6th. It's a major concert with Jacques Como, who was on the French side of The Voice, so it's La Voix, with Félix Jean Béliveau, and we also have an acoustic sin and big bad party band. So it's a very good kickoff. The previous night on the 5th, there's also a dinner theater. First time we try it. So, it sort of kicks off the festival, even though it starts on the 10th. And that's when we see the rides. And we've got activities for all ages. We've got a bingo, and we've got plenty of stuff for kids. Not just the rides and stuff. So,
not just and for someone who may not know, it's not just lobster. I mean, there's a whole bunch of stuff. So anyone who's never been there before, what you alluded to some of it, but what is there for someone who's never been there before?
There's a lot of stuff. I mean, I'd say our major events, we've got 3 nights of major concerts. And when I say major concerts, I mean Single Hill is part of the game plan. I stated an acoustic sin, big bad party band, Isabelle, George Béliveau, Sur Roi, which is sort of an Acadian
musical
exactly.
They're huge.
Absolutely. 2 major events that's also extremely popular that started 4 or 5 years ago is Tails and Ales and Cork and Claws. Cork and Claws, for example, is on July 12th. where we match, and this is something new this year. Again, we wanted to be a little more innovative. Exactly, you see you see some of the wording there. Basically, 8 restaurants, local restaurants, they will be serving a special little dish, if you will. And this is new this year. We've hired a sommelier who's going to be tasting the food and matching that food with a specific wine, local wine or a regional wine. So this will be an experience, something very different. Before that, we had 8 restaurants, 8 wines, not necessarily the pairing part. This year, this is new. It will be paired, and it should be a very nice event. It always sells out. There's still some tickets available.
There won't be by the time it happens. So get your tickets now.
No, for sure.
Get your tickets now.
For sure.
So you're the sommelier, certified, not just, because anybody can claim they are.
No.
100% certified, right?
We've checked the credentials.
All right, good. Just to make sure. To make sure.
Yeah.
So Ales and Tales, so what's that?
Ales and Tales is basically 8 microbreweries, again from the area. I can't even name them all. Believe it or not, I'm not a beer drinker. I know.
It's okay. I'm not either.
Okay. I'm more into wines, but anyways, it's my generation. But there's 8 microbreweries, all from the local area, the southeast part of the province, maybe some from Nova Scotia as well. And basically, people come in, get a chance to savor the wines, and there's some figure foods that goes along.
So you get to check out the microbrews, have some food as well.
Absolutely.
And be sure to go and check it out. Now, we did see the logo, and one thing that's cool about the logo is it does say depuis 1949, so since 1949.
That is
so when
correct.
you see 1949 on there, do you feel any pressure that you have to live up to something that's been around for that long?
I think it's grown automatically by itself. I'll give you an example. A couple of decades ago, I've got a good friend that was on the organizing committee like 20 years ago, and he was telling me back then the global budget was something like $25,000, which was pretty good back then.
Yeah.
Today, you're looking, our overall budget is roughly $375,000.
Yeah.
So it's pretty big.
That's not just inflation.
No. And back then you didn't have a full-time coordinator. That's what I am now.
Yeah.
So it started 4 years ago. We had a lady, Tammy Brideau, did a fantastic job for the first 3 years. I came on board this year, and it just keeps growing. So it's a fun event. It's a very fun event. The community gets involved. I've stated some of the activities where a lot of them already sell out.
There's lots to go around.
Lots to go around for the area. The economic development is fantastic. We're pretty innovative, and we try to have activities for all ages. And I think we do that.
Yes. So you mentioned it's July 10th to the 14th for the main stuff. There's some stuff going on before that.
Yeah.
You can check all of it out, shediaclobsterfestival.ca.
That is correct.
That is correct, so be sure to check it out. Vic, you mentioned in your last answer that you're full-time coordinator, full-time work on this. It seems this is the first year for you?
That is correct.
So has it been everything that you dreamed it would ever be?
It has its challenges. It's extremely interesting. It's fun because everybody has the same objective. So that's the fun part. People get involved in all of that. But we do have our challenges. For example, we're always looking for volunteers to bring on board and stuff. But you know what? It's fun because the community really. We've got a French name, ils s'embarquent. They really get into it, like sponsorships and stuff. I coordinate that by knocking on doors and stuff, getting sponsors. Some of those sponsors have been with us for years, and it's easy. It's easy. They get involved, and it's good marketing for them, but it's fantastic for us. We couldn't do it without them, without the volunteers, without the sponsors. So yeah, it's interesting for sure.
No, it's like we said, it's a local institution.
Absolutely.
It's been around for so long that everybody knows what it is. Everybody knows to check it out. And if you don't know what it is, go and check it out next month. That's orders from the host. I'm pointing at the camera now. Vic, I had a great question, then I lost it. But we've got a minute.
Yeah.
Yes, there it is. If anyone wants to volunteer, is it not too late, and where can they do it?
No, absolutely. They can go on our website, and you said it earlier, Mike, www.shediaclobsterfestival.ca. Right on the website, there's a button. You click on it for volunteer. Bang, you put your name, and somebody will communicate with you. And just for the folks out there as well, you can buy tickets in advance, and there's advantages to that, either at Jean Coutu in Shediac or Capelé, or online with Evan Bright. You can buy your tickets right online. You get it on your iPad or whatever, and you can come.
There you go.
problem.
And all that's on the website as well?
Absolutely.
So be sure to check it out. Vic Richard, just Vic. You can just call him Vic. Thank you so much for joining us.
Thanks, Mike.